What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about this Lil Wayne situation. Apparently, a woman that he has been dating, they're saying that she's his fiance. Her name is Denise. Now, Denise is a plus size, quote unquote, model. I mean, that's what she categorized herself as. And apparently, they had started dating back in 2020. Now, I thought that they had broken up and had been separated. I did not know that she had gotten back with him. Apparently, she separated from him back in 2020 because of his support of Donald Trump, but quickly got back with him. And I'm going to discuss that as to why she stayed with him so long, according to her, because apparently she was living in a house that he owns. He told her to leave on Mother's Day, and she was with her daughter. And she posted a video. She actually posted a post on Instagram, and then she posted a video. People, I want y'all to understand something, because I've been thinking about this situation and going over what I was going to discuss in this video. For somebody who, when I look at her social media, because when I speak on people that I haven't really followed that much in regards to Denise, I need to look and see where they're at in their life, the people that they are around. She does not strike me as a person who was isolated, right? Again, her daughter was living with her. And how do you stay with somebody while you have a daughter by someone else? So Lil Wayne took you and your daughter in. And then you post a video not only talking about how he kicked you out on Mother's Day, but that he put his hands on you in the past. How do you go back to somebody like that? If this is true what you're saying, Denise, and this man, Lil Wayne, listen, this is from my understanding. Now, maybe y'all know more than me. I have not heard of Lil Wayne putting his hands on women. I haven't. He seems to have good relations with a lot of his exes. There's nothing that's been out there about Lil Wayne being a woman beater. This is the same guy that dated a woman, when he was locked up, was told that, the woman that he was dating was messing around with Drake, or Drake told him that he was messing around with Wayne's girl. When Wayne got out, I think he still had a relationship with that woman. So he doesn't strike me as to get angry out of nowhere and put his hands on women. Now, again, if y'all know more than me, you can let me know in the comment section. So when I speak about people, I'll look at their past and, then I listen to what she is saying. This is a woman who clearly, and again, I have nothing against her. I don't know her, but I have to be honest. I really do, Denise. I have to be honest. How do you stay in a relationship with somebody who put hands on you and then end up putting you out of their house on Mother's Day, according to you? That is a person with low self-esteem. I think Denise probably has low self-esteem. You have Lil Wayne, one of the biggest rappers out there still. One of the biggest rappers, name recognition ever. And he was a self-esteem boost for you. Lil Wayne could date a lot of different women, but he chose to date you. And I think that stays with her. Even when she wants to leave, she comes back. I didn't even know he was still dating her. I thought he was dating somebody else. I did not know that not only were they still dating, but she was actually, I don't know if because I think Wayne has a couple different places that he owns. I don't know if she was living with Wayne in his main home or a home that he owns, but it's clear to me that Wayne must have not wanted her there. I don't think, if it's a situation where Wayne is kicking her out on Mother's Day, there's a reason that she is not being honest about. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this video, and y'all could be the judge for yourself.
DMing me about my story I posted. Yeah, this is actually a fact. Wayne literally kicked me and my daughter out on Mother's Day today, and I am just recovering from surgery. I am 5 weeks out from a full mommy makeover. I can't even lift boxes, but this man has his assistants and people coming to help kick us out today. And broke up with me on Mother's Day through text.
And
and her birthday's next weekend. And I leave to New York this week for all the Sports Illustrated press. When I tell you that I am absolutely unsure on how to even process my emotions, If y'all got lawyer recommendations, please send them because...
Listen. Why do you need a lawyer? See, this is the problem, okay? Now, she's going to get into it. She's going to make a claim of abuse. You can't live with somebody, be kicked out of the home, and then all of a sudden you want to sue and claim abuse. No. You stayed with a man who you're accusing of putting hands on you in the past. And now because that man kicked you out of you and your daughter out of his home, now all of a sudden he's an abuser. You want a lawyer. See, this is my problem with women and their accusations, because are there women out there who are being abused? I believe so. But I don't think Wayne was putting his hands on her and allowing her and her daughter to live in his home and then kicking them out on Mother's Day. I believe Wayne wanted her out of his house for quite some time, and she was refusing to leave. Instead of her handling it privately, she wants to bring it to the internet for sympathy. When I saw, I don't know what post it might have been the Shade Room. I looked in the comment section, bro, they were showing her no sympathy. It was a Shade Room. One of these other posts, may not have been the Shade Room. One of these blog posts, to me, they're all the same. But the women were showing her no sympathy, none. And if she thinks that coming to the internet, that she is going to get sympathy from these, I'm telling you right now, it's going to backfire. I'm telling you right now. Unless your name was on the lease, he has every right to kick you out of his home. Women kick men out the house all the time.
You know? So, yeah, I know he has 2 girls being flown in today, and who knows how many plethora of girls he has.
She said he got 2 women he flying in. That's why he wanted her out the house. Wayne is trying to impress. He could have easily went and got a hotel. He said, no, I want to have women in my house because it's my house, right? But again, this is something, he's probably doing this blatantly because he been done told her to leave. I think he been done told her to leave and she refused to do it.
I've been nothing but supportive to this man, loved him till the end of the fucking world, but like, you literally flew me, uprooted me from New York City where I was living and brought me here for this bullshit. Like, that's crazy, you guys. Like, these men really be taking advantage. And it's not just the emotional abuse. Like, this man has actually laid a fucking hand on me. Like, nah. And I took it, you know what's crazy is they always say, like, we're so stupid for love. And I thought it was like a mistake. But, like, I know other women he's put his hands on. And today, it's okay. We're about to go back to the house that we live in together with my fucking daughter. And we're going to see what really goes down, because this is absolutely crazy and a new low even for him.
So she about to go back to the house and confront him and his women. Wayne is trying to have some alone time with these women, but her and her daughter are about to go back to have some sort of confrontation. But this man is abusive. He's putting hands on you. Not only is he put hands on you, you claim he's putting hands on all these other women. So why would you and your daughter, why would you put your daughter through that? Why would you and your daughter go back to a place where you claim the man is abusive? Why would you go back? Listen, I'm telling you right now, she's not telling the whole story. I think Wayne let her stay there because he felt bad for her. I have no doubt that she was telling Wayne that, you know, she can't afford to live in New York and, you know, bills and all that. I think Wayne was like, okay, you know, come live with me. That's what I believe. I think Wayne felt bad for her and her daughter, and he allowed them to live in the house with him. That's what I believe. And I think after a while, Wayne didn't want to be with her anymore. And I believe he been told her that she needed to go, and she was dragging her. This is what I believe. Now, unless more information comes out that disproves what I'm saying, I could come back and say, you know what? My theory was off. But I've seen so many of these situations where these women get kicked out of the house and they make these accusations, but they don't tell you the truth. They don't tell you that man been wanting them out the house. They don't say that. that they may have done something to trigger Lil Wayne to say or do something. But again, this is the same woman that broke up with Lil Wayne because of his political affiliation. You don't believe me? Look at this article. This is from 2020. Lil Wayne's model girlfriend Denise denies dumping him following Trump endorsement. This woman has a very liberal circle, so I have no doubt that she did that briefly but got back with him. But she denies that it was anything other than, nothing really happened. This is what happens when you have low self-esteem as a woman. You tend to go after men who are emotionally unavailable. And that's what she did with Wayne. Let's get into this article. Denise has blown the lid off her relationship with rapper Lil Wayne and Baby. Oh, the and Baby. She did not hold back. What was once seen as a low-key, possibly engaged couple has officially combusted in the most public, petty, and problematic way. Buckle up, because this breakup has everything: text message drama, post-surgery betrayal, reality TV homewreckers, and allegations that could land Lil Wayne in much hotter water than any Mother's Day tea could ever spill. Yes, she read that right. In a series of raw and emotional Instagram story videos posted on May 12th, Denise revealed that Lil Wayne ended their relationship on Mother's Day through a text message. And it wasn't just a breakup, it was a cold calculated, because Lil Wayne did not want to be around her. This is the man she says is abusive. So this so-called abusive man, instead of him confronting her face to face, he said, you know what, I'm going to text her. Does that look like what an abusive man would do? A physically abusive man is going to text breakup. Text breakups happen all the time. People got to understand this goes on all the time. I'm not saying it's right, but what I'm saying is there are better ways of handling this. All right, this goes over what she said in the video. The breakup reportedly came just days after her daughter's birthday, making the timing even more brutal. Wayne has been publicly private about his relationships and has not commented on the situation. Denise and Lil Wayne were first linked in 2020. While the pair kept things mostly low profile, fans speculated that they were engaged after Denise was spotted with a ring. They shared cozy romantic posts over the years, but that fantasy crumbled fast. According to Denise, what really went down behind the scenes was far from romantic. She claims Wayne didn't just emotionally detach, he physically removed her from his life. Says, this is going over, say you kicked me and my daughter out. We were strangers, she said, her voice cracking in one clip. Says she gave him years of her life and that this is the thanks she gets. And now for the messiest twist, Denise claims Lil Wayne is already flying out not one, but two women to replace her. In true IG story expose fashion, she posted receipts including footage of one of the women confirming that she and the reality star Lynette West, yes, MILF Manor Lynette, were boarding flights to visit Wayne first class. Yo, these heifers are nuts. Yo, these heifers are they're like on standby escorts, prostitutes. That's what's going on out here. And y'all wonder why these men ain't marrying? Y'all heifers be on standby. Denise didn't hold back. She shared screenshots and photos of Lynette, labeling her a home wrecker and implying this isn't the first time Wayne has had other women waiting in the wings. The way she dragged Lynette, surgical. Meanwhile, Lynette appeared completely unbothered. She posted a glam selfie caption, living my best life, riding with the top down and packing for LA. The audacity practically smacked the internet across the... Y'all are shocked? How can y'all be shocked that there isn't a woman ready to take the other woman's place? We're talking about fame. We're talking about money, clout. Women will gladly stab another woman in the back. They don't care. I told y'all most women hate each other. Most women do not like each other. Now, maybe Denise is used to being around women who comfort each other and are loyal to each other, but it's obvious that these other, especially if they're on reality TV, they don't care, Denise. They are always ready and willing to take your spot. That's the nature of women these days. They're always willing to take your spot. Now let's get into more egregious BS. She said that he laid hands on her. Saying, I know I'm not the only one. She claimed enough is enough. She followed up by asking her followers recommendations to legal representation. Now she's looking for a payout. Just because she got dumped, she looking for a payout. See, Wayne, this is the problem. Listen, I'm not about to make any type of broad statements, but you know, she seems like a very insecure woman. She's a single mother. Dating is hard for women like her, especially with famous men. Everything she's done in her life is to get a famous man. It reminds me of Antonio Brown's newest baby mother. She's a quote unquote model. She looks more like a model than Denise does. Nothing against Denise, but I'm saying. And she looks like a woman who would not be attracted to a man like Antonio Brown, but she had a baby by him. And now she went on the internet begging for money. That's just the nature of these women. They build themselves up to get used and discarded by these men, because when you have low self-esteem, that's where you're going to end up doing. You're going to self-sabotage. You're going to drop everything, get into a relationship with a rapper. While you have a daughter, where's the daughter's father in this? Why your daughter isn't spending her birthday with her dad? Why does Lil Wayne, and again, I'm not saying Lil Wayne is innocent. What I'm saying is we've only heard one side, and she's making it seem like Wayne was supposed to do things for her daughter that her daughter's father should have done. You know what I'm saying? Like, she should be spending time with her dad. That could have been a time when she could be around her dad for her birthday. Why is she around Wayne? I just think that she put her faith and trust in a man that he's not looking to wife up nobody. He's not looking to be married. I mean, she should have known that. Hindsight is 2020. We are in 2025. We are in big 2025. A lot of these women are out here chasing the wrong men, and they want sympathy. There are other men who would have been loyal to her, who would have wanted to marry her, and they would have accepted her daughter. But she didn't want those men. She decided to give almost 5 years of her life to Lil Wayne. And we're supposed to be mad at Lil Wayne for that? We're supposed to be mad at Lil Wayne because she chose that. This is a choice, people. She made a choice to get into a relationship with Wayne and stay in a relationship with Wayne. You uprooted your life because you did not want to pay bills anymore. I'm pretty sure Wayne has been taking care of everything. And she got so used to it that him putting her out the house, even if it's temporary, because they've been together since 2020. I'm pretty sure they've had a lot of drama going on. I could see a situation where he just didn't want to be bothered by her. He didn't want to be bothered by her. He's a rapper, okay? He's not a civilian where he's working a regular 9-to-5 job. He's a rapper. He's dealt with all types of women. But out of all those women, he allowed you to live with him despite you being a single mother. And whatever was going on, I don't believe that it was just a one-off. I think he's probably been wanting you to leave for quite some time. And you refused to do it. And now you're on the internet making these accusations. You're talking about getting lawyers. Y'all see how easy it is for them to make things up in order to fit their agenda. But again, if anything happens down the road, we'll talk about it. So let me know what you think in the comment section. When you thought about the video, share. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I'll see you on this one.